Hi guys, so we're gonna be continuing just the review of the men's performances at the London Diamond League that would have taken place yesterday. So we're just gonna get straight into it. So I would have in my previous video I would have reviewed the men's 100 meters as well as the men's long jump. Now we're gonna move on to the men's discus throw. Of course, I'm going to tell you what I predicted and then the actual results. So for the men's discus throw, participating in it was Christian, is it Se of Slovenia? I hope I pronounced his last name correctly. He has a personal best, season's best, and national record of 72.36 meters. He's a gold and silver medalist at the event at the World Championships. He also won the 2022 Diamond League final. Christian has just been very consistent this season. He actually has been undefeated since the 24th of May. I noticed that his average throws this year have been, his average throws have been further than the world record holders and more consistent. And due to this, that's why I put him in, I predicted him for first place. Also, I did note that going into the meet, Christian has had a total of 11 Diamond League wins versus Alekna, who had just a total of 4, right? And so I was like, well, it does seem that Christian does, really good at the Diamond League meets, especially compared to Alekna. So I was like, let me see. I think it would make sense to put him first place, considering his, resume. And then for second place, I put the world record holder, Mykolas Alekna of Lithuania. He has a personal best, season's best, national record, area record, world record, and world lead of 75.56 meters. He has a silver Olympic medal from 2023, as well as silver and bronze at the World Champs. He coming into this meet, he only lost at one meet this year, and has definitely been on a roll. I just wanted to, of course, he is the world record holder, so he can, my thought process was he can definitely, let me see if he can, come through, show his mettle, and actually beat, Christian for this meet. Of course, he's a world record holder. And it was almost disrespectful, really, predicting him for second place. But I was like, hey, I have to go based off of what I'm seeing for the season. And, that's how I did it. For my predicted third place, I put Daniel Stahl of Sweden, who has a personal best and national record of 71.86 meters from 2019, a season's best of 70.19. He's the 2021 Olympic champion with two gold medals and a silver at the World Champs. He's been top 3 all season, and so it was kind of a no-brainer to predict him to come top 3. I also couldn't help but notice that, I noticed as well that his 10th best throw is further than Roger Stoner's best throw. So it's truly a miracle, or not even a miracle, because of course it was his hard work and talent that did it, but it was truly grit and determination. For sure, the fact that that Roger Stoner was able to become Olympic champion last year despite the high quality men that he took down, that was really crazy. And speaking of Stoner, I actually made him my dark horse for this meet. Stoner has a season's best of 67.19 and a personal best of 70 meters, which he threw at the Olympic final in order to secure the gold medal for Jamaica. Unfortunately, that's the only medal that we will be getting from Stoner, we forced his hand and he's now defected to Turkey. And the saying, encouragement sweetens labor. Well, we never give him on any encouragement. We didn't give him enough encouragement. And so, he's taking his labor to Turkey. And what can I say? I got to respect it, patriotism doesn't always put money on the table. But anyway, I made him my dark horse because he has the potential to upset the top 3 that I predicted, considering the fact, of course, that he's Olympic champion. And the reason why I made him dark horse is because he hasn't been performing the best this season, especially compared to the other men, and has not won yet in any competitions. However, He went from 6th in one meet to 4th place in the next, and then he went from 4th place to 2nd place in his most recent meet. So I was like, can he come top 3? Let's see. So for the actual results, let me see here. Okay, so for the actual results, Michaelis Alekna, that's the world record holder. He won with a Diamond League record and meet record of 71.70. Second place was Christian Se with a throw of 68.83 meters. Third place was Lawrence Okoye with 67.24 meters. And then my initially predicted third place, Daniel Stahl, came fourth with 66.62 meters. And my dark horse, Roger Stona, was fifth with 64.71 meters. So yeah, that's how it played out. The world record holder was able to beat Christian. No surprise there. So yeah, that was good. I got 2 of my predictions right in terms of top 3 placements. So that, I'll gladly take that. Next, I want to talk about the men's 4x100 meters, where my prediction was that Jamaica would come first, Great Britain's A team would come second, and the Netherlands would come third. For the results, as I predicted, Jamaica came first with a season's best of 37.80. I was impressed by the race. I mean, it's the 3rd fastest time in the world this year. Very impressed. Rowan Watson did his thing on the first leg. Oblique by far had the best leg of the entire relays. He made the difference, truly. That was a really great leg from him. Kadrian Golson did well to maintain the lead that Oblique gave us. And then, of course, Kishane drove it home. I'm not gonna lie, I was very impressed. The thing that impressed me the most when it came on to the men passing is the fact that they're now using the zone. Before, as soon as we got to the zone, we would, try to exchange versus trying to exchange within, mid zone, closer to the end of the zone. Not saying that we should try to, of course, botch a pass or exchange out of the zone, but use the zone. And I'm very happy to see that we did do that. Maybe we did it too well, because if you look at it, Kishane almost got the button outside of the zone, but that's totally fine. We weren't disqualified. We won. We've now made the top 16 teams in the world, and so we have booked our ticket to Tokyo, and I'm very proud of the team. So yeah, that was great going from the guys. The next event that I want to talk about is the men's 800 meters. That one, for my predictions, I predicted that Emmanuel Wanyoni would win it. He's from Kenya. He has a personal best of 1:41.11 with a season's best of 1:41.44, which he ran to stun Marco Arap at the Monaco Diamond League. Honestly, he's been the best 800 meter runner this season for the past few years. And unless Arap pulls a rabbit out of his hat, Wanyoni will, Wanyoni will take this one. For second place, I predicted that Marco Arap of Canada would take second. He's a gentle giant with a personal best, national record, and area record of 1:41.20. He's a medalist at the Olympics and World Champs, and I feel he's the only man in the world who could really challenge and take down Wanyoni. In their last matchup, Arap actually came fifth with a season's best of 1:42.73, and I was like, damn. I feel like Arap got into his own head in a way, because he knew he'd be going up against a man who's almost impossible to defeat, while knowing that we kind of look at him as the only man who could possibly defeat him. And so I decided to predict Arap for second this time around, because I just felt like he would ensure to execute a better race this time, even if it may not be able to take down Wanyoni. Because I think I would prefer to come top 3 while trying to run my own race, than to not come top 3 trying to run someone else's race, right? But yeah, also, he does not need to take Wanyoni down right now. He just needs to do it when it matters most, which will be in Tokyo in September. So I just want for Arap to build and then try to really challenge him then. For third place, I predicted for it to be Mohammed, is that Atui? I hope I pronounced his name right. Yeah, so Mohammed is a silver medalist at the European Games. Um, he has a personal best of 142.04, which is a national record, and I just feel like he's been consistent enough this season in order to come third. I know he won the Diamond League, the 800 meter for the Diamond League in Paris earlier this year, so I was like, I feel he could come third. And for my dark horse, I made my dark horse be Bryce Hoppel, who also I feel has been doing very well this season. Now, for the actual results, 800 meters. So, like I predicted for first place, Emmanuel Wanyoni won in a meet record of 1 minute 42 seconds. Also, as I predicted, Marco Arap came second. He ran a time of 1:42:22, which was a season's best. Max Bergen of Great Britain came third in a personal best of 1:42:36. That home advantage, man. The home advantage matters. I keep telling people. Honestly, I don't. Yeah. So, and then for fourth place, it was Bryce Hoppel, who was my dark horse. He ran a time of 1:42:71, which is a season's best. And then Mohamed Atoui, who I initially had for third place, ran a time of 1:43:01 to come fifth. So, yeah, this was a really great matchup. It took Max Bergen a personal best to defeat Bryce. So, yeah, good race. Next would be the men's 400 meters, where I predicted that would be won by Matthew Hudson Smith, who's been running, very well this season on the circuit. He has a personal best of 43:44, which is a area record and national record. He's an Olympic silver medalist and bronze medalist, also a two-time bronze medalist and silver medalist at the World Championships, and has just been doing very well this season. In second place, I predicted that it would be Zakithi Neen. Zakithi ran a personal best this year of 43:76, and all of his top 6 times have been from 2025, which just really shows his consistency this season. And then in third place, I predicted it would be Mazula Samukonga, who has also been running very well this season. Mazunga has a personal best of 43:74, which is a national record as well. And then for my dark horse, I put my dark horse to be Charles Dobson. Now, while Charles's personal best might not be as fast as some of the men in the field, as I said, home advantage plays a very important part. And so I was like, I'm going to make you my dark horse because I believe in that home advantage, and based on your personal best, you could actually beat this field if you run anything close to it, or just execute a good race and win. You don't need to always run a personal best to win a race. So for the actual results for the men's 400 meters, my dark horse, Charles Dobson, actually won in a personal best of 44:14. Matthew Hudson Smith, who I predicted for first, came second with 44:27. And Zakithi Neen, who I initially predicted for second, came third in a time of 44:29. Vernon Norwood came fourth in a season's best of 44:34. And Colin Kebinat Sheepy came fifth in a season's best of 44:51. So yeah, overall a great race. My dark horse did what I thought he could do, which would be upset the top 3, and 2 of my top 3 came top 3. So that was amazing. For the men's 1500 meters, for my predictions, I predicted that it would be won by Fanuel Koesh. And then second place, I put Josh Kerr. Third place, I put George Mills. And then for the dark horse, I put Cameron Myers. Let me just quickly look at the results for the men's 1500. Okay, so for the men's 1500, like I predicted, Kipkosgei Koish actually came first in a meet record of 3 minutes 28 seconds 82. Josh Kerr, as I predicted, came second in a time of 3:29:37, which was a season's best. And Isaac Nader came third in a time of 3:31:55. So yeah, it was an overall great race. While Josh Kerr, as I said, I would have mentioned having home advantage. While Josh Kerr would have that home advantage, it just was not gonna be enough to take down Koish. And I acknowledged that, and I was like, yeah. And I mean, the fact that Koish ran a meet record in order to take down Josh Kerr really shows you how much that home advantage kind of really benefited Josh, to the point where the only way he got beat was by a meet record. So, that was good. So yeah, that's it for the men's performance. Overall, the men did very well. Very proud of all the men. For sure, my favorite performance of the entire meet for the men was Oblique Civil's 9.86 into a minus 0.6 wind. In those conditions, after having ran the best leg off the relay, he did very, very well yesterday. I love his confidence that he's showing in the interviews and the races and such. I'm looking for very great things from Civil, and so that's really it for the men's side. I'm going to be releasing 1 to 2 videos for the women's results, so please look out for that. For the men's predictions, I actually got a success rate of I believe it was 86% success rate. So that's good. So I got 18. I believe it was 18 off 21. I think I got. Give me a quick second. Let me just confirm. 21. Yeah, an 86% success rate. So yeah, that's I've been working on these predictions, and so I'm very happy for that 86% accuracy when it came on to like predicting a top 3. So that was good. But yeah, that's it from me, guys. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and just remember to just show the athletes love at all times. There's nothing wrong with constructive criticism. I give it all the time, but I prefer to see love more than anything when it comes on to the athletes, because it's not easy. You get what I mean? So yeah, just continue to be positive, and bye.